Hey yo, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Black Privilege, aka Louis Cypher, aka that crazy nigga. Yesterday, Thanksgiving Day, me, brother BGS IBMOR, brother Black Wolf, Beasley, Cerulean Gray, Bit of Truth, we got into a discussion about feminism, and I wanted to defend feminism, but I guess I'm not really talented enough to do so. I really wish I'd purport myself in a more mature manner. But I still have a lot of angst. I still have a lot of confusion and shit. And I apologize to brother BGS IBMOR for my behavior. And I apologize to everybody that I snapped on, interrupted, and for all the times I said inflammatory shit just for the sake of saying it. It's kind of obvious to me now that my channels, both Black Privilege and Louis Cypher, are just basically a fuck you to the black community, even though I love y'all. And what I want to do is I want to take this time to articulate my position from a more level-headed position. You know, you have, sometimes you fall down, but you have to get back up again. And this is, and I just want to fucking try and salvage the conversation. All right. So in regards to white Western feminism, I said it before and I'll say it again. Feminism is frontline advocacy for women's interests. It doesn't make sense to say that it is a top-down solution descended from on high by a cabal of decision makers when feminism actually resonates with the individual woman below. It has a political groundswell with women who want job opportunities, for women who want special protections while they're pregnant, for women who want to be protected from their supervisors' advancements, from women who want to not only be protected from street harassment, but could want to be protected from their own husbands in their marital beds from rape. You cannot wish away feminism. Feminism is a manifestation of women's free will. And to say that there shouldn't be feminism is an admission that you don't want women to have free will at all. Feminism is a natural force. It's like a hurricane. You can't wish that hurricanes never existed. It's not for men to tell women not to have feminism. It's up to men to consolidate their political interests, elevate the discourse, and meet women in the battlefields of debate podiums, courtrooms, and election booths. The problem with that is black men think they have everything under control. They do not understand the dire situation of the black family. And that is when we moved on to the next area of the discussion, what to do about budgets. Brother BGS asked me if I was president, what would I do? Who would I cut? And I said flat out, I would cut everybody in the artificial middle class. Everybody who's cashing a check from the government that is too lucrative, I would cut them off. If your job could be replaced by a robot, I would do so. Now, everybody would be on welfare, and then we could build off a universal basic income and set up some kind of cut score, build up some kind of citizenry score for you to get benefits from the government. My only mission is to squelch civil unrest. But BGS, he said that, well, how are you going to get people to behave? And I really don't know. I don't know how am I going to stop the populace from burning the city down after their jobs have lost. But it's good to have the conversation of what do we replace our civic responsibility with? Is it going to be ethnic identity? Is it going to be a return to religion? No one really knows. And once again, I was banging my head up against the black diaspora, the black male diaspora, because the black man, instead of dealing with these problems, the black man in our YouTube community has put a veneer of alpha male posturing on top of the shaky earth of our future. The black man thinks that everything is under control, that we will win in the in the job apocalypse because we're men, and that's just what the fuck men do. Men aren't weak, men aren't vulnerable, and everything's gonna be all right if you stay a man. And that's where the other half of the feminist equation comes in, because not only is feminism the only secular code of ethics being discussed in our colleges, it is the only secular code of ethics with its own vocabulary on gender dynamics and vulnerability. We're moving into an era where the squeaky wheel is going to get the oil, and black men don't squeak. Black men are not prone to introspective thinking. Black men are not prone to handling hard truths. Black men do the same thing that they've done since I was a kid, and probably way beyond that. Black men fight or they run. They either go MGTOW or misogynoir. And that needs some kind of discussion. We need to talk about that, because we're not going to be able to alpha male our way out of the economy that's coming.